This is the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week pregame show, sponsored by B&R Wholesale Tire and Pebblestone Flooring.
No one takes a break tonight. We get after them for 4 quarters. You take what you want. It's your time.
Game on day, game on day, game on day, game on day. We can't be beat. We won't be beat. Won't be beat.
Go get it done, baby. Come on.
We have reached week 4 of the 2019 high school football regular season. Tonight, we shine the spotlight on the Eastern Ohio Athletic Conference as Southern visits Columbiana in the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week. Hi again, everybody. Chad Krispinski alongside Ryan Allison. Ryan, conference play is finally here.
That's right. Indians and Clippers, if you remember, shared the conference title with United last fall. Both this year looking to win it outright.
Let's take a look at our matchup notes. This has been a one-sided series over the years, with Columbiana owning a big-time edge. Southern has never won at Columbiana.
That's right. Last year was Southern Local's first win over the Clippers in school history. The Indians piled up over 500 yards of total offense en route to a 42-14 win.
Let's now take a closer look at Southern Local. The Indians absolutely rolled past Steubenville Catholic Central 41-7 last week.
Jay Sloan, Cameron Grodhouse, Dylan Milhill accounted for a pair of touchdowns each in that win, and the Indians' defense forced 3 turnovers.
Following that most recent win, Southern is 3-0. They are piling up the points, averaging 35.3 points per contest.
Yeah, the Indians looking to make it back-to-back trips to the playoffs for the first time in school history. They're also looking to take the next step, seeking their first win in Week 11.
And you have to like their chances with senior quarterback Jay Sloan at the controls. He's a good one.
That's right. He can do it all. Dual threat quarterback, plays every snap on both sides of the ball. He's a very accurate passer, and he also serves as the quarterback in the defensive backfield. Head coach Rich Wright says he's also developed into a great leader.
He told us his best physical attribute is his footwork, something he's worked on quite a bit. He models his game after 2 pretty good ones, Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens and Ohio State quarterback Justin Fields.
Very talented young man, really good high school athlete, truly that. If he goes to the next level, he'll be one of those guys that they end up recruiting as an athlete. Throws the ball very well, deep, really well. He's got some receivers that go get it.
We're pretty good buddies, but he's very talented. He's got a lot of guys around him to help him out, and I think that he's just probably one of the best athletes we'll play all year.
When we come back, we'll turn our attention to Columbiana. The Clippers looking to get back to the 500 mark following a tough loss in Week 3.
You're watching the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week pregame show.
And welcome back as the countdown to kickoff continues. Let's now turn our attention to Columbiana, a team that has had some tough luck early on this season.
Yeah, they've played one of the toughest non-conference schedules in the Valley. They're hoping that pays off tonight when league play begins.
But they will certainly look to flush last week's blowout loss in New Middletown from their minds. The Clippers were shut out in Week 3 by a really good Springfield team, 35-0. The Tigers over 350 yards of total offense in that one.
Some self-inflicted wounds for Columbiana also. They turned the ball over 3 times in that loss. That's something they cannot do tonight against Southern.
Now, following that loss, Columbiana finds itself at 1-2 on the season. But if there's a team to bounce back, it's certainly the Clippers.
Yeah, they've won 16 of their last 19 regular season contests. Plus, it's 2019, an odd number year, and history says that's good news. They've been in the playoffs 7 of the last 8 of those years.
Now, Columbiana senior quarterback Jacob Cross is a major factor in helping Columbiana reach the postseason.
Yeah, another dual threat quarterback, brings great size to the field, 6'1", 200 pounds. He's a powerful runner, has a great arm in the pocket, and tremendous ability to escape pressure and make big plays.
He models his game after Aaron Rodgers of the Packers and Matt Ryan of the Falcons. Southern, well aware of the damage that he can do to opposing defenses.
You know, he fakes really well. I mean, you have a hard time following the ball on film, and you know, he's a 3-year starter. I think he even stepped in there a few times when, you know, even back as a freshman. So he's a good leader, plays on both sides of the ball. He's a lot like our kid. I think they're both special players.
Just the accuracy and his vision downfield, you know, the way he can, you know, elude the traffic and step up in the pocket and make big plays. He's an athlete, and that's something we have to take care of this week.
Which brings us to our keys to the game. Cut to the Jace. The Indians will rely on Jace Sloan to make plays and distribute the ball to all of his many playmakers.
Secondly, the Clippers will look to cross the finish line. They too will rely on their quarterback, Jacob Cross, to lead them to the end zone. And finally, both teams will look to keep their eyes on the prize. Tonight's winner will take the first step towards winning that conference crown.
And they'll do so on high school football's biggest stage.
Well, it just shows that they think that we have the ability to play in the game of the week, and it shows that we're playing a good enough team to be in the game of the week, so it's going to be a good matchup.
Our team and our program has stepped up to the occasion to earn game of the week, Coming off from 2 years ago, a 5-5 record and below average before that, Last year going 9-1, we really stepped up and made an impact in the league and in the regular season and even in playoffs, Something we have to get better at, and, the game of the week is really huge for us.
So the spotlight is shining brightly on high school football's biggest stage. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Southern and Columbiana face off next in week 4 of the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week.